Oh, we're making baby music now. Nice. It's a sizzle rizzle. Hello, I'm Chef Steve Brown from Swagyu Chop Shop, and we have our signature Jack's Creek Australian Wagyu Ribeye. So we're gonna take this ribeye that we've let temper for about a half an hour on the counter, and then you're going to give it a nice covering of salt on both sides, and then some fresh cracked pepper, just lightly. Some people don't like to do pepper. I absolutely think you should, because Wagyu fat is so rich that it kind of needs that contrast of spiciness. So you want to take a cast iron pan. You want this screaming hot, dry cast iron pan. We don't put anything in this pan whatsoever, because the natural fats from our Wagyu steaks are gonna come out, and then that's what we're gonna fry our steak in, is its own fat. And it'll get that beautiful crispiness, and we don't have any foreign flavors in here. It's only the salt and pepper, and the rest is all just the Wagyu. We're gonna take this screaming hot cast iron pan now, dry like I had said, and we're gonna place this steak right in it. You hear that sizzle? We're working, baby. You're gonna get a lot of smoke from a steak like this on the initial sear, and then it's gonna come down. All this fat, you can see it starting to release in the pan, and that's going to be the fat that we use to sear the pan. The first side, we wanna go at least 3 to 4 minutes to get that initial beautiful crust and sear. All right, and then next, once you've got it in for a couple minutes, every environment's different, every pan is different, every steak is different. So you wanna take a look, cheat, see if you got a nice sear going. Oh my God, look at that. Pure beauty. We're gonna leave it for another minute or two and get it exactly where we want. All right, so we've been down about 3.5 minutes now, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a flip. Oh yeah, look at how it's all just frying. It just looks like an even crust. That's exactly what you're looking for when you're cooking a Jack's Creek Australian Wagyu ribeye. Feel free to move your steak around. Everyone used to say, oh, only flip it once and all of this stuff. With Wagyu, it's completely different. You have all this muscular marbling, which a normal steak does not have. These steaks cook faster because heat travels through the fat a lot faster than it travels through muscle tissue. And this, because it's so marbled, has a lot less muscle tissue. So it's gonna cook faster than an average Angus steak and taste 100 times better. So we're gonna just give it a little lean, get the sides a little crisped up. Use tongs at home, people. You don't need to use your fingers like I do. All right, so we're gonna pull that out. We're gonna let it rest for a few minutes. All right, so now it's rested for about 2 minutes just to get that heat distributed evenly through the steak. And now we're gonna throw it back in just for a little crisp up. So I like my steak rare to medium rare. Obviously, you just go a little bit longer if you want it more cooked, but I don't recommend it. All right. It immediately just makes your mouth water. This fat, it's the genetics from Tajima cattle, which means it's half of Tajima cattle genetics and half Angus genetics. So you get that beautiful beefiness we love from Angus steak, but then it's filled with the marbling of the Japanese Tajima A5 cattle. And so it's that perfect, beautiful cross between the two. This ain't acting, because I sucked at acting. Delicious. Absolutely incredible. All right, that's how you cook a beautiful Australian Jack's Creek Wagyu. Marble score 8-9. Very simple, no special tricks. Just a cast iron pan, salt and pepper, a fork or tongs, a cutting board, and a knife. We look forward to seeing you guys all later at the restaurant or order online. Get this straight to your door.